today I want to actually go through some trades I took. Like I'm going to do a review of the trades I took this week, and also I want to check through some trades I took on my club account which I lost, to see if I had been using confirmation entry on those for those trades. Maybe I would have probably passed the accounts, avoid those losses. So that's exactly what I want to do today. And also, I'm going to, if possible, if time permits me, I'm going to check through the crypto markets and the forex market to see if I can actually do one or two things there too. So I'm checking my okay Euro CHF. This was the trade. Like I'm checking the what is it called? My Marvin accounts trading history. So the last trade I took was Euro CHF trade. It was a sell. So I want to check it. I want to check the trade. Okay. Before I do that, okay, I'm going to check through the trade I took last week. Do a review of the trade I took last week before I move on to the one I took on the margin account. This was Monday. This was a trade I took on Monday. So, like, the question is, why why is it that I did not hit the final target on this trade? Why? That's the question I have. Although I closed this trade in profit, I closed around 2 hours because I closed all the position I have opened on that day. So this actually did like 3 hours. So, and what made me to take this trade is because I have first BOS here and I have second BOS and I have FVG above this high. So I know that once price actually gets to that area, it is going to like it is going to respect that zone. Yeah. So like looking at this, okay, let me start from 4 hours time frame. That will be a top down for me. I'm still going to do that review. 4 hours time frame. So I have this BOS on 4 hours, first BOS. I have this also on 4 hours. It is very visible. So and I have this POI. I have that POI on 4 hours. So I'm expecting that once price get to that area, I should have a kind of like a sell. And that's for 4 hours. The structure are visible on 4 hours. So going to 1 hour time frame, I have similar structure there too. I have similar structure there as well on 4 hours time frame. Yeah. So with that, I'm still trying to see. I expect that price should actually set to this low because you can see we have bearish order flow here. Price already respect this zone. So I expect that after that mitigation, price should continue selling to take out this external liquidity. But price hasn't done that. And for 30 minutes, there is still an MVG, a POI above the first entry on 30 minutes. As you can see, this mitigation did not get to that POI on 30 minutes, leaving an FUG. So making that high to be available as a liquidity grab. Okay. That's another angle to look at it. So for that, for this area after the mitigation on, so I actually used, okay, I actually used 1 hour time frame POI for the mitigation, and I used 5 minutes time frame for the confirmation entry. 5 minute time frame for the confirmation entry, and this is the confirmation. What usually make my entry to be a bit wide is spread. Normally, okay, for this confirmation, I have this liquidity graph here, like I can call it BOS. You can see there's a break of structure here, there's another break of structure here, making two break of structure. So the expectation is that when price was coming from here and get here, it should break another structure. However, price invalidates that area, so giving us a breaker block. So with that breaker block, I expect that price should come back into that breaker block. So that's why I actually put my entry here inside the breaker block, and before that breaker block we have this inducement here. So I was expecting that, okay, oh, price should come to that area. However, price actually respects this. Price did not even get there, so it respected this FUG here. As you can see, it respected that FUG. So price used that FUG above it to sell. So I use this breaker block because I know price will still go deeper into that entry. So instead of me missing out as a result of spread, that's why I use the breaker block, so that it will account for the spread, and I put my SL right here because I don't expect price to even get anywhere closer to that place. So I took the trade and closed around 2 hours or so because it was late at night when I closed the trade. So price actually did 3 hour. So that's for the confirmation entry using 1 hour time frame POI and 5 minutes confirmation entry. But price did not actually like hit the targets. So after, I'm still wondering why price actually like pulled back from this area without taking out this low, and that's what I'm looking at. Maybe I can actually find an answer to that. So I expect the price should come and take out this low at least, but price did not take out the low. Well, that's fine. So you can see price actually went for the 30 minute POI, and after the mitigation of that 30 minutes POI, I remember that I was doing live streaming on Friday when I said that, okay, price will come back to this POI. On 1 hour time frame, the POI was not visible. On 1 hour time frame, there is no FUG there. We have this POI on 1 hour time frame here, FUG. So price has already mitigated that 1 hour time frame POI. However, there is still an like POI on 15 minute time frame and 30 minute time frame, which I expected that price is going to respect. So I said, okay, oh, I'm going to still check the chart to see if price actually give me a confirmation entry, then I'm going to take the trade. However, I wasn't on chart when price actually got there. So looking at this on 15 minutes, we have this break of structure, and we have this FUG above this break of structure here. So above this break of structure, and don't forget that price is coming from another POI. So it was after the mitigation we have this setup. So even without waiting for a confirmation, we can actually take this trade because price is coming from a POI and give us the confirmation. So this is another confirmation on its own. This is on 15-minute time frame. And as you can see, it was a sniper entry. And I said, even though I'm going to take this trade, my target will actually be the low, this low. My target will be the low. So that was what I was actually expecting to happen. So actually, for in this case now, so in order to avoid missing out on the trade as a result of trade, because the entry was actually very sniper, so there is higher tendency of missing out on this trade. So I could have picked the entry from here and stop loss a bit above it, or from here just to achieve like 3 RR, and it will be like that. So we have it 3 RR. So like let me check 5 minutes if there is any confirmation of 5 minute time frame. So as you can see, in this case, in this case, since price has already hit the final target, I won't have taken this kind of entry, because for me to take this entry, I wait for price to actually like give the confirmation, then go to the target. So price has already hit the first TP, and I'm still expecting that price should go to the last to the to take out the external liquidity, which it has not done that. So in this case, I'm still trying to see where price is actually reacting to. Price is actually reacting to FUG, FUG, FUG. And what do you see here? Looking at this, we have this. So which may show that there is tendency for price. We have this here. And we have this side being taken out. Oh, not that this being taken out, and the load soon. So in this case, anything can still happen. Price can actually invalidate that. But however, if we are taking this kind of trade and we target that low, we would have made 3 RR. But I did not take the trade. I only took this, and I made two. I closed it at 2 RR also at midnight. And just like I said, I added spread to it. So let me check other pairs to see. Okay, before I go to the next one, let me quickly review the trade. The same thing here. You can see the confirmation. The same model I used for that one is also here. This breaker block, FUG breaking that low, and price actually put back into that FUG and the breaker block, and you see it sold. As you can see, it sold a lot. So that's one confirmation entry. Yeah, this was a trade I took on my probe account. The last trade I took on my probe account, which I actually lost on that day. So let's just check that trade to see if we have a confirmation or not. So which means that if I had waited for a confirmation, I won't have taken the trade, or there was a confirmation and manipulation actually followed. So let's just check and see what I could have done better on that day. So yeah, this is the area of the mitigation and price actually hit SL directly, not that it's even waited for anything. So no confirmation. At this point I waited for confirmation on that day, I won't have taken this trade, you see. So in some cases confirmation actually help to avoid unprofitable trades. That's just it. Another trade I took last week. Okay, let me um you USD JPY. USD JPY. I took a buy on USD JPY. I later let the trade with 1 1.80 something alarm, I think, and it has already done 5 alarm, 5 or 4 alarm, I think 4 alarm. Okay. Oh, sorry. Where is the JPY? This was the trade I wanted to take on Friday. Like okay. I took this trade when on Wednesday, and I was taking it actually hit my SL. So let me just start from the analysis. What I actually saw that made me to think that okay, this is going to buy. This is 4 hours time frame. I have this BOS here. I have this Greek of structure here. Another Greek of structure here too. So after that Greek of structure, then we have this low FUG below that low. I know it's going to be a liquidity. Price is going to take it out as a liquidity and mitigate this zone. So on my 1 hour time frame, that's 4 hours time frame. Then I went to 1 hour time frame to refine the POI. Like 1 hour time frame is the intermediate time frame for me for 4 hours time frame. So it is still the same POI. So I was waiting that okay, when price actually when price got there, so I switched to 5 minute time frame. I spent a lot of time on this. I spent over 2 hours waiting for confirmation on this trade. So as you can see, so I have this high, this supply zone here, and I have this low here. So I was waiting like okay, if price should get to that supply zone, come back to demand zone here, expect it to invalidate that supply zone, then I will be taking a buy. But price did not do that. Price invalidated that POI. It took out the POI. So after taking out the POI, I actually went back to 4 hours time frame, and I discovered that there is an FUD below that POI. So I was of the view that okay, price actually took out that POI because it wants to fill this FUG here, this FUG below it, as you can see, this FUG. That okay, the setup is still valid. Yeah, this FUG. Like okay, the setup is still valid. That if I should have a confirmation, then I'm going to take the trade. As you can see, price actually reacted to that FUG and gave a confirmation entry. So I'm going to extend the confirmation. So we have this supply zone here. That's this Greek candle. So price got to that supply zone, mitigate it, put back into the demand zone, this low here, and the demand zone actually invalidate that supply zone, giving a break of structure. So then I pick my entry from the candle that has this FEG above it. Okay, and my stop loss was the last, this leg, the protected low. Because, and I'm doing that because of spread. If not, my SL would have been here. Even my entry would have been somewhere around there. But I want to make sure that I don't miss out the trade and I don't hit SL. So when price mitigates that zone, as you can see, my SL was later hit and I lost the trade. So let's go to but before I okay the question is why did price invalidate that area? Is there anything price is actually trying to fill below it? Actually, I have this setup, another setup here, and that's I have this break of structure, another liquidity grab break of structure. So this was analysis I did. This is an analysis I did last month, 21st of October. Price has not even gotten to the POI. So I'm of the view I'll be on the look for this. I'm going to check. Maybe price is going to give a confirmation when you get to that area. And if there is a confirmation, there is tendency for me to actually long to pick the buy. Okay, right now price is reacting to this. Let me see if it is reacting to this breaker block. Yeah, okay. Okay. Price is can you see the FUG? So that's where price is reacting to. Double FUG. That is where price is reacting to. But I will still wait for it to get to the POI. If at all I will be taking the trade. So it has not really okay. This is 5 minute time frame. I will still wait for what will happen on Monday before I can decide on whether to take the trade or not. So I'm still waiting for the reaction on Monday. So that's that for USD JPY. So let's go to GBP JPY. For GBP JPY, so following the same, there is this BOS here. That's the BOS. But within that BOS, we have these two structures. One, and we have these two. These on 4 hours time frame. Then switching to 1 hour time frame, as you can see, we have this FUG here. We have this FUG and this last candle, the doji actually took out this low, making it to be a strong, a protected low. That's the other block. So I was waiting that okay, when price get here, it should give me a confirmation. And after the mitigation, I switched to 5 minute time frame. 5 minute time frame. As you can see, I have this supply zone here and I have this demand zone here. So when price got to that supply zone, it dropped to the demand zone, react of it, and it invalidated that supply zone. I already know price is coming back to this, like to the demand zone created after the mitigation of the supply zone, and that's where I actually took my trade. And price actually gave So it's D3 RR before reversing. After the reversal, and we have like 4.9 RR. But I was taking out at break even because I set my SL below the last point of mitigation on 1 hour time frame. Yeah, I set my SL below here. Yeah, just right here. So and it gave me 1 point something around. So what I actually learned from this trade is that actually my first TP was it's actually this high because of the FUG above it. That okay, price should take out that high, fill the FUG before I can like 5 hour target, but price did not get there before failing. Now the question is, why did price not go higher than that? Like looking at this now, you can see TPJPY is already printing bullish momentum. We have this being mitigated, and this should be the first target. This eye here should be the first target. The eye should be the first target. But where is price reacting from? That's the question. So we need to check, is there still more liquidity to be taken out? Why price is reacting to that? So looking at this, for price to actually drop to this level, it means that there is still an unmitigated zone around that level. So we can actually switch to lower time frame to see if okay. As you can see, nice one. That is the FUG below it. That's the FUG below it. So that's why price is actually invalidate our setup, feel the FUG below it, because FUG signify incomplete mitigation. So that's why we have this reaction. So and it's being after being taken out, I wasn't active on the chart to actually check why that happened. So at this being, I have checked the chart and I saw this. The price is actually reacting from that unmitigated zone, and I have a confirmation around it, like what we saw on that 1 hour time frame. I could have taken the trade and even made more on that, even make more, as you can see. And looking at this, we have this is the last point, and price has already taken out this high. Price has already taken out that high. Then I will switch um to 5 minute time frame to see if we can have a confirmation entry. Okay, yeah. So we have this low here, and we have this supply zone. Actually, going to take it from this red candle. Okay, the whole green candle is actually the okay, that green candle. Okay, so after mitigating that level, what we have price coming back to this area, this demand zone. This will be visible on lower time frame, coming back into that demand zone and invalidate this supply zone. After invalidating that supply zone, I'm expecting the price should come back. Actually, that red candle is what I'm going to pick. So I'm adding that to it so that because of spread. So I'm expecting this and I'm expecting, but since it happened on Friday, so anything can actually happen. So this is then adding spread to it. That will be like adding like 5 or 4 pips because of spread. I think the spread is much somehow. So it is that will be like 19 pips. So something like this for the entry too. A little bit. Pick it from the FUD. So I'm expecting something like this, and the first target will be here. That's like 4 point something. Like I already have a confirmation entry here, but I will still need to, like, I can't just set a limit because I don't know what is going to happen between when the market is actually going to open. So 4 hours for the first target, and I'm still going to take it I. 4 hours for the first target. There's still a mitigation. This is another mitigation zone here. Last point of mitigation. So for the second target, I'm going to make it to be somewhere around here. That's like 8 hours. But my actual target, I'm still expecting more bullish momentum from this area. I'm still expecting more bullish momentum. So like go for the target I have initially, and that will be like 30 RR. But the realistic RR is the 4 RR. Like this first eye, yeah, that's the realistic one. That's the realistic one. So this is for PPJPY. We already have a confirmation entry there. So, but because of the gap that can actually happen between Friday and Monday, that's just the only issue. But if we have this I being taken out and we have this I being taken out, this I, and we can still use confirmation entry to continue the proposal flow. That's just my observation for this. So another trade I actually took um last week, I took a trade on NSD USD. So for NSD USD, my POI was okay. I was actually taken out here by spread. As you can see, the thing did not hit my SL, but spread actually took me out. So I wasn't able to make anything on this. And let me explain what actually made me to take the trade. This is for 4 hours time frame. We have this BOS and we have this I with an FUG above it, and we have this mitigation already. So I'm expecting that okay, price is going to take out this I, feed this FUG, mitigate that zone on 4 hours. So switching to 1 hour time frame. Switching to 1 hour time frame, as you can see. So we have this POI on 1 hour time frame, this green candle, that's strange candle which is called base. We have drop base drop for those that trade supply and demand strategy. That's drop base drop. That's the strange candle. That's the supply zone we have there. After the mitigation of that supply zone, then I switch to 5 minute time frame. So 5 minutes time frame for the confirmation. So for the confirmation, I have this I being taken out and this low be taken out. So I know that last candle with FUG is where price is going to pick the buy and to pick the sell. So, but because of spread, I had to adjust the enter and the exit. Even with that, price actually invalidated that. It took out that high, and after taking out that high, it sold for a while. I think it did like 3 hours before being invalidated or something like that. Let me just check. Okay, it did 2 point something hour. But this kind of confirmation having liquidity stop loss on break of structure return to other block, sometimes there's usually a manipulation with it. Yes, you can see after being invalidated, it gave the same pattern, stop loss on be break of structure return to other block to continue the sell. So it happens a lot. So if you have it being invalidated for the first time, just wait a bit to give you that same pattern again, so it will go the direction. But the question is, why is price still buying? Like, why did it invalidate that zone? So checking lower time frame, then I discovered that they have above that, looking okay, this is 30 minute time frame. Above this eye, there's still an unmitigated zone. Let me take 15 minutes. I saw it somewhere. There's still an unmitigated zone, and I think that was why price actually took out that high as a liquidity, and I'm still expecting a kind of sell reaction from that area. Although this green candle is actually the zone, but based on experience, I've seen price reacting to this kind of FUG. I've seen it a lot, reacting to that kind of FUG. And let's check when we actually have the sell now, the reaction for the sell now. Can you see? Just a little bit. Price is actually reacting to that FUG close to that area. So for now, I'm still off this chart, like off this pair, because like I wait for proper price action before I can like, okay, this is what I'm going to do with it. And price actually reacted from this breaker block here for the buy. Wow, 40 minutes. Yeah, I think, okay, let me just review one trade. Okay, this is a trade I took on my pro account which I actually lost. So I'm going to check if I had waited for a confirmation entry, will I still lose the trade, or avoid that kind of loss? So I'm going to check that, and I'll be stopping very soon. Okay. Just like I said, I don't like this confirmation entry. Taking out this high and taking out the low. I don't like this confirmation entry. I don't like it. It was actually invalidated. So I could have lost the trade using this confirmation entry, but I don't like this confirmation entry. I don't like it. The one I prefer the most is price reacting to like um the interaction between buyers and supplier, and one winning the battle. So I could have lost these two, making one. So let me check again if I still have another one. So after this, I'm going to stop there for today. So the one I also lose, odd GPY, odd GPY. Let me go and check odd GPY. I also want to check if it is going to still be the same, even with the confirmation. No, I'm still going to lose the trade. That's what I want to check now. Okay, yeah, this is the trade. So let me just switch to 5 minutes. Maybe tomorrow I'm going to share my market outlook to see those pairs I will be looking out for the new week. As you can see, there is no confirmation here. So with this, I'm not going to take the trade. So I won't have taken this trade, and this being I used confirmation entry. Can you see? So let me check again if I can still find another one. I have I've checked NSD. So let me check NSD card, NSD card, NSD card. With confirmation, it is not that you are going to have 100% win rate, but at least it will save you from some avoidable losses. That's just the word I can use for it. So it's going to make you to have some avoidable losses instead of taking aggressive entry, like just take all the trades, to make you to know that okay, this one you have to leave it out, this one you can take it, and with that you can increase your win rate and also increase your risk reward ratio based on the confirmation entry I do. Is like using the 5 minutes knife. Even though I do add spread to the entry and the exit, like sometimes I add as much as 10 pips just because of spread. Even though with that, I still have like 10 RR, 15 RR. Can you just imagine? What if I don't add spread to anything? It means with 10 RR, I can have like 15 or 20 RR. That's just the thing. That's just the thing. The confirmation entry, maybe using with the confirmation entry, I would have lost this trade or not. The network is actually not loading. I'm going to stop here. I hope you've learned one or two things from this video. Thanks for joining me today. Have a blessed and profitable day.